Good morning, बच्चों. So this is our chapter number 1, history. And as you now know that in class 8 you have to talk or you have to study about the modern history. In class 7th you have completed your medieval, and now we are starting with the modern history. And when we talk about the modern history, the dates become very important, and this is what we'll talk about in this chapter, that why modern history is different from the medieval history and what importance do it carry for Indian history, or you can say the colonial period of India. So if you can see the chapter, I'm scrolling it for you. I don't have the NCERT book, so I am using the online book. So those who are having the NCERT can easily use it, and those who do not have the NCERT, no problem beta, you can also download it from the internet and start reading, start studying. So as you can see, this chapter is long, comparatively longer than your previous class 7th history chapters. So for better understanding through this YouTube video, I have divided this chapter into several parts, smaller parts, with the help of a flow chart, or you can say the concept map. So this is the subdivisions of the chapter in the form of a flow chart. Okay, this is more easier for you to understand with the help of this chart. Then you can see that this is the heading of the chapter, how, when and where, and all these branches are the headings and subheadings included in the chapter. And with the help of these subheadings and headings, we will understand that what this chapter is all about, and what are the important concepts, and what are the way through which we will carry on the reading of the chapter. So in this video I am starting with this part. Actually, for this teaching of this chapter also take place in two parts. First I will cover this portion of the flow chart, and later on I will cover this portion of the flow chart. Why? Because the right portion of this flow chart is the first half of the chapter, and the left portion of this flow chart is the second half of the chapter. So I will complete the first of the half of the chapter first. So that is why we will start with the right hand side. So let me zoom this in. So now I have zoomed in this flow chart for better visibility. So this is the right hand side of the flow chart, or you can say the first half of the chapter. So you can see that some branches are coming out from the heading, like how important are date, which was first heading of the chapter. If you remember, this is the first heading, how important are dates, and this is our first branch. So dates are important. Obviously dates are important. Why? Because if you remember your class 6 history or class 7th history, in class 6 history we have studied that the man, or you can say the human being, who behave like a nomad or herder, they do not have any written record available. So what were the sources of information for historians who were mainly focused on the excavation and artifacts? वो खोदते थे, ज़मीन निकालते थे, आर्टिफैक्ट्स निकालते थे, उनको स्टडी करते थे, और ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट they assumed that this was the society was like that, and most of the things were based on the assumptions only. There was no authentic information available, and there were prasastis which were very famous for their exaggerations. उसमें जो लिखा होता था ऐसा हुआ है कि नहीं, nobody was sure. Then in class 7 we came to know that medieval history provide the sources like coins, inscriptions, manuscripts, and as well as textual records were also available, like Indica, Megasthenes, Kautilya, Arthashastra, and so many chronicles and magazines written by different historians, different travelers. And that textual records took a different turn when we entered into the modern history, and in modern history these texts become the most important source of our information. Our means historians' information, and these textual records included the record of each and every date, each and every day. So that is why dates become very important when we are talking about the modern history. Now we know that which important event took place on which date, and that what makes history a full synonym of dates. You can see this branch also, that history is the synonym with dates. Means डेट्स और हिस्ट्री एक दूसरे के पूरक हैं. सिनोनिम, वी ऑल नो द मीनिंग ऑफ सिनोनिम. We compared the past with the present. Obviously, when you compare 1857 with the revolt, independence movement, real independence movement, you can easily figure out that what changes was there in the revolt, or you can say the movement led by Mahatma Gandhi. जो हमारा जैसे नॉन कॉपरेशन था या भारत छोड़ो आंदोलन था, वो कैसे 1857 रिवोल्ट से बिल्कुल भी अलग था, क्योंकि वो हमारा फर्स्ट इंडिपेंडेंस डे या इंडिपेंडेंस रिवोल्ट माना जाता है. तो डेट्स आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द कंपैरिजन और वी कैन टॉक अबाउट द हिस्ट्री. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कम्स, कौन सी डेट इंपॉर्टेंट है ना. आपसे भी पूछा जा सकता है डेट्स इंपॉर्टेंट है, आप भी पूछ सकते हो ना, डेट्स इंपॉर्टेंट है पर कौन सी डेट्स इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो डेट्स वो ही इंपॉर्टेंट है इन विच स्टोरी ऑफ द पास्ट इज मेंशन्ड. जहाँ पर जैसे प्लासी का युद्ध कब हुआ, तराइन का युद्ध कब हुआ, या 1857 रिवोल्ट कब हुआ, भारत को आज़ादी कब मिली, ये सारी डेट्स जो है इंपॉर्टेंट है. वाई? बिकॉज इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट्स टुक प्लेस ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर डेट. एंड ऑब्वियसली डेट फोकस ऑन ए पर्टिकुलर सेट ऑफ इवेंट. लाइक हर डेट के में जो जो इवेंट्स हुए हैं उनमें हम फोकस करते हैं. एंड नाउ द डेट्स एंड द इवेंट बिकम सिनोनिम ऑफ ईच अदर, सो दैट इज़ वाई डेट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Now comes the division of history. Periodize means categorization. We categorize history into periods. This we know from right from class 6. In class 6 you have studied ancient history. In class 7 you have studied medieval history, and in class 8 you are studying modern history. तो इससे तो हमें पता चल गया कि हिस्ट्री को हम क्लासीफाई करते हैं एंशिएंट, मेडिवल और मॉडर्न में. लेकिन ये क्लासिफिकेशन इकलौता या सिंगल क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं है. वी हैव some other classifications also, and most important among them is the classification given by James Mill. He was an historian. So you can say that we have two categorization of history, or you can say the two periodization of the history. Number one, James Mill's classification, and number two, the common division or common classification. James Mill divided Indian history into Hindu period, Muslim period, and British period. And when you read the chapter, you will see that what was the basis of his classification was, he said that the ruler of any particular area will decide the period of the nature of that period. If the ruler will be Hindu, that period will be a Hindu period. If the ruler will be Muslim, that period will be a Muslim period. And if a ruler is British, or you can say foreigner, that period will be a British period. But this the pros and cons of this classification we will talk about later, when you will complete your all the assignment which I have given to you. And then we have common division, ancient, medieval and modern. This is more authentic classification. Ancient deals with the era when we do not have the written records or modern facilities. Then we have medieval between ancient and modern, and then we have modern when all kinds of textual records are available. We know each and everything which took place in history. Then very important term which you will come to know in this chapter is colonial. Word colonial is very important when we talk about modern history, because for total 200 years we were the colony of Britishers. Even India was popularly called as the British India. For 200 years Britishers ruled us, so that is why colonial word is very important. We were the colony of British, and the meaning of word colonial is refers to British rule. The time when we were the colony of Britishers, or you can say the British were ruling our country, that period was known as the colonial period. And then we have the British rule brought changes in values and taste, customs and practices. Obviously इसका एग्जाम्पल भी मैं आपको दूंगी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. बहुत सारी चीज़ें ब्रिटिशर्स ने ऐसी की जिसने हमारे पूरे सोच को, विचार को, टेस्ट को, यू कैन से टेस्ट को, कल्चर को चेंज कर दिया, और आज भी हम उसको फॉलो करते हैं. एंड इट नाउ बिकम्स अ पार्ट ऑफ इंडियन कल्चर. सो ऑब्वियसली 200 years of colonialism will affect our society or our culture. So I hope this portion is clear to you, and in the next video I will cover the later, or you can say the second half of the chapter and the left side of the flow chart. Any doubt, in case of any doubt, you can anytime ask question in the WhatsApp group. Till then, bye bye.